Fitzgerald. He introduced me to this business, and I'm telling you right now, I went to the doctor, and the doctor told me to lose some weight, y'all. I had blood pressure problems, and all my family, they already know. I was introduced, asked to come to a, a tea party, and that tea party changed my life because my good friend, my sister, lost so much weight. Coach Pam, I'm telling you, and the inspiration that I got from hearing this lady's testimony and seeing my girlfriend drop 17 pounds, I did it too. Not 17, but I did the 5 for 5, and I'm about to blow this thing up because it's all about our health and our wellness. First and foremost, the tea is excellent. And without further ado, Mary or Coach Pam, listen to this. After failing in the industry of direct sales for over 20 years, y'all, over 20 years, she said yes one more time. And y'all have to excuse me because I'm real emotional because this thing changed my life. Her weight loss story is inspiring people around the world. And her story has been featured on Business from Homes as well as monumental magazines. She lost 20 pounds in 31 days, and her story went viral. She is one of half of a power couple, a documented 7-figure. Y'all didn't hear that. Did y'all hear 7 figures, honey? 7-figure earner. And as she did, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm too excited. And she did it in 17 months. 17 months. Can you imagine? It can be done because she did it. So since we connected to her, we're going to do it too. I would like to bring to the line. Oh, and because I did the tea, my doctor told me, keep doing what you're doing. I dropped the 5 in 5. I'm just letting y'all know it's real, honey. And y'all know how I roll. It's all about the real. I'm getting ready to bring to the line a stay-at-home mom, gone mompreneur, Mrs. Pam McRae. Somebody say something.
Woo! You know, I didn't know that I was unmuted, but I tell you, ladies, Ida, I am so excited to be in business with both of you ladies. You definitely bring the energy, bring the fire, bring the passion. I know without a shadow of a doubt that God has connected us in order to change a lot of lives together. And so I'm super excited to be in business with both of you. I'm super excited to be launching this incredible company with these phenomenal products with you ladies. And I'm just excited about all of the lives that we're going to change together, all of what's about to happen in the future. And I know without a shadow of a doubt that absolutely you ladies are definitely them documented 7-figure earners that we're about to create in the next 18 months. I believe, I know without a shadow of a doubt. And so I am definitely blessed and honored to be on this call tonight with all of your guests that are chiming in from all over the world. I'm trying to get out the list so that hopefully I can see some of the names that are on here. But I want to say to each and every one of you, welcome. Welcome to Project 1000. I see Sabrina, I see Deshawn, I see Kim, I see Pam, right? Pammy Reed, lovely name, right? I used to be called Pammy as a kid. And so, you know, I am super excited. All of you guests that are dialing in tonight to this very private call, you were either invited by Mary or invited by Ida. And I want you to know the time is definitely now. And so I just want to share with you a little bit, you know, more about my story as we're launching this. You see, you're obviously very special because Ida, you know, this is her launch, but I know that Mary has invited some people on here tonight. And I know that these ladies together, they are like the best of friends. And just feeling their energy and their passion as I met Ida last night, I tell you, nothing short of phenomenal. And so imagine this, because all of you have the opportunity to get in front of something. You see, they're launching one of the biggest projects of their entire life, a project that is definitely bringing health around the entire world as people are saying yes. But there's some people that are grabbing a hold of this that literally are creating financial freedom. And so I know we have a lot of business professionals on here tonight. I know we have a lot of entrepreneurs on here tonight. I know we have a lot of people in the education field on here tonight. And I feel honored and blessed because I know growing up as that kid, that little kid, my mom, she was an educator. I watched her start Head Start. I watched her be in administration. I watched her do so many things for 30 plus years. And thankful because my mom along the way, she too was that entrepreneur. And as a result of her being that entrepreneur, that is how I got introduced to this industry that later changed our entire life. You see, I remember as that kid, her literally doing home parties. I remember her bringing products into our house. I remember us never being home during the summer months because she leveraged businesses like this in order for us to travel all over the entire world. And so thankful for that. And so as a result of it, I always believed that one day God was going to give us the perfect opportunity. So that's the reason why I kept on trying from businesses over the last 20 years, knowing that one day we would find it. But can you imagine failing for over 20 years, trying all these different businesses? I'm sure that there's some people on here tonight, you tried some other things and it just didn't work like you intended it to work. Well, that was our story. But I can tell you, we kept on going. You see, I want you to know that you're listening and you're looking at someone tonight, ladies and gentlemen, who used to be very shy. I used to be a woman who did not believe in myself. I used to be that woman who did not fully understand my purpose. I couldn't do a call like this. I couldn't stand in front of a room without shaking like a leaf. But it's something about when you begin to realize and recognize the greatness that God has put on inside of you, that greatness will begin to shine on the outside. And so a little over 3.5 years ago, one yes, all of you guests on here tonight, say yes, because that one yes turned my life completely around. You see, you're also listening and looking at someone tonight who knows what it feels like to struggle. My husband, he had that 6-figure-a-year job. Yes, he was an engineer. But can you imagine corporate America failing our family time and time again? Literally, there's a project here. There's no project. We're living off a 401k just to survive. We're doing all kinds of things just to get by. But imagine literally having to be that wife and that mother that we experienced struggle so much. I remember the days in which I had to become a master at selling things on eBay, just realizing that if we didn't sell something, we weren't going to eat that night. So you're listening and you're looking at someone who knows what it feels like to go through bankruptcy, not just once, twice. We tried to do it a third time. They said you can't come back. We also went through repossession. And I don't know if you can imagine, you know, literally going through repossession and looking up and this public success, but yet a private failure. As I looked in our house and I looked into our garage, that was a 2-car garage that was empty, no vehicles. And we had to turn to life of renting cars for over 2 years. But I want y'all to say yes, because one yes began to turn this thing all around. You see, a little over 3.5 years ago, we decided to step out on faith. And I know there's some people on this call tonight that knows what it feels like to just step out there and just to do it. Well, that was us, because we were sick and tired of being tired. And we realized that, you know what, the only way to change things is to definitely change things. And so I realized that, you know what, I had to become the person that I was looking for. I had to realize that, you know what, I had to punch fear in the face and to go for the very thing that I decided to see happen in our lives. So we ended up moving our family to Miami, Florida. We left Atlanta, Georgia, which had been our home for over 9 years. And we had a plan, but we didn't know the full plan and what God was going to allow us to go through. But guess what ended up happening, ladies and gentlemen? Right around the holiday season of 2014, we looked up, corporate America told my husband goodbye. There was no job, there was no money. They didn't care whether our kids had Christmas gifts. They didn't care, let alone whether we had a roof over our head, because by the top of 2015, we found ourselves homeless, living in a home of this phenomenal woman that I'm gonna show you right here, who happens to now be the #1 female network marketer in the entire world. But at that time, we were all broke, okay? She had earned millions in this industry, Miss Stormy Wellington, but she had gone all the way back down to the bottom. And so not 2 of us, but 5 of us piled into her house. Our kids sleeping on air mattresses, us hiding them in the garage because we didn't want people to know that we had no place to go. As we all said yes, and she is well known. So everybody was wanting to say yes and join this incredible movement. So imagine this. One yes, though, I can tell you, turned it all around. Because I began to sip on a simple cup of tea, ladies and gentlemen, just like this. And as I began to sip on this tea, I would have never imagined that what this tea was going to do. How many of you got on here tonight? You heard Ida's story. You heard what these products have already been able to do for her. But imagine losing 5 pounds in 5 days. You see, I ended up sipping on this tea, not realizing that I was going to lose 20 pounds in 31 days and that my life would completely change. You see, in an industry that we failed in for over 20 years, I looked up, and as a stay-at-home mom, I was able to earn my family over $22,000 in less than 60 days. Well, at that time, and I can tell you it all was because of this little story. For those of you that are watching, you see, I simply had a little bit, some belly fat that I couldn't get rid of. And when my stomach went on flat in 31 days, the world wanted to know what was in my cup. It was just that simple. I became a product of the product. But then I began to realize this is not about me. This is about the lives that God has connected me to in order to allow me to now realize what I had, which was a purpose, because I didn't believe that I had purpose in life besides being a mother, a daughter, and a wife. So imagine this. I kept sipping on this tea. I looked up and I was able to earn my family over $250,000 in less than 7 months' time with my husband right there by my side. I couldn't have done it because when things started to move very quickly, when everybody wanted this tea, he was right there saying, okay, what do we need to do in order to get this product out there into the atmosphere? But I can tell you at that time, he realized corporate America is not calling me back. He said, what if I decide to step in with my wife? What if she can make $250,000 on her own, what could we do together? Because he realized if one could put 1,000 to flight, 2 could put 10,000 to flight. We locked arms, began to build this business together. We were able to more than double our income in the next few months. And we became Coach Stormy Wellington's first documented millionaires. And we did it in 17 months. And I say that to all of you guests on this live tonight that are listening, that are watching, not to impress you, but to impress upon you that what Ida, what Mary have invited you to hear about is something that is life-changing. These products work, the compensation plan works, and as a result of it, we're just getting started, and we are on our way to helping this company become a household name. So it's the beginning stages. And those that say yes in the beginning, those are the ones who create the success stories, very powerful financially. And so let me tell you a little bit about this company. Okay, it's called Total Life Changes. Very fitting name. We call it TLC. You see, I love to wear my TLC t-shirts. And so this company was started by an incredible gentleman that I'm going to show you, who goes by the name of Mr. Jack Fallon. And the company has actually been around for 19 years. So imagine that. But we weren't in the United States until just a couple of years ago. So imagine him starting this from his basement, which a lot of multi-billion-dollar businesses were started from the basement with one product. He's grown this business. We've grown this business to over a $100 million debt-free company, well on our way to closely being a $250,000 debt-free company, all because of a vision and a dream. You see, he wanted to give us some products that would offer us immediate results, sustain wellness, and give us a new quality of life. And that's what these products are doing. So can you imagine you have the opportunity to be in the comfort of your home, to build you a global business around the entire world, because our company is not just here in the United States. See, I didn't know a whole lot of people. I'm not a big time networker. I'm not someone who has success in this industry. But imagine, as a stay-at-home mom, we now have a global business. Because how many of you have clicked the mouse today? How many of you have social media accounts? Because the internet has now connected us to where we have teams in Canada, we have teams in South Africa, we have teams in Jamaica. And guess what? Many of these places we had never even been to. But because of the internet, people want change all over the entire world. And that's what's happening. But we have over 50 life-changing products. I'm not going to go on here all night and talk about all 50, but I can tell you we tap into some of the fastest growing recession-proof industries in the entire world. So I'm gonna start off with the first industry, the product that changed my life a little over 3.5 years ago, and it's this tea. We call it the skin tea, okay? Because when we kicked it off, we wanted to change up things. We created our incredible leader, Miss Stormy Wellington, and she's just a genius, okay? And so we call this the skin tea, right? And everybody wanted to know what is skin tea. And so as a result of this, really the IASO tea, okay, known to help with obesity because it's going to help you to lose 5 pounds in 5 days, but it's not a weight loss tea. It's really a detox tea. So what it does is it goes into your body, it cleanses your body at a cellular level. It has 9 herbs, no stimulants. So it is a lifestyle change. You can drink this tea and continue to change your life on a daily basis. It's phenomenal. But I remember when Coach Stormy gave me this tea, I didn't believe it worked at first. So I didn't drink it at first. But then she called me about 2 weeks later and she said, where's that tea? Because I want it back. She went on to let me know that she drank it and within 24 hours, it sent it to the restroom, which was huge to her because she was dependent upon prescription drugs. But then on top of it, she let me know that she was down 10 pounds in 10 days. She also went on to let me know that her sister Jackie was down 20 pounds in about 2.5 weeks. So I was not sipping on this tea. But I guess what ended up happening when she told me she wanted my pack back, I refused to give it back to her. I decided to drink just like this. Need a sip. I do a lot of these calls, right? And guess what? I lost the weight. And I had no idea it was going to turn into $1 million income in 17 months. So that's the first product. You detox, okay? Lose your 5 pounds in 5 days. If you're on the go, Mr. Jack Fallon came up. He's ingenious with the instant IASO tea. I had some, you can see the emptiness in this bottle, but you literally open this up, you pour it in a bottle of water, you shake it, voila, lose 5 pounds, detox on the go. Phenomenal product, okay? So that's the instant tea. We also have a lot of other products that help with weight loss. But let me tell you about the next industry, health and wellness. You see, baby boomers are sick and tired of taking prescription drugs. And so we have a lot of products over here that tap into that industry. Well, I'm going to ask each and every one of you, Sabrina, April, Kim, Pammy, let me see who else we got on here tonight. I know we got some names chiming in. Lucinda and Arnell and some of the lists I can't really see too clearly. I know it's a lot of you on here, all right? Just Michael and Craig and Deshaun and so many of you. So listen, how many of you take vitamins every single day? Okay, because what's happening is those pill form vitamins are to no avail because your body can't absorb them. But imagine having a liquid vitamin that's packed with 72 minerals, 19 amino acids, 13 whole foods. 1 tablespoon is like you eating 10 salads. And I don't think anybody's excited about eating 10 salads, right? Well, imagine this, because it's a liquid, 98% absorption directly into your blood system. Well, I'm gonna tell you why I'm even more excited about this product. Because my dad is 94 years old. But I want you to know where my dad was about a little over 2 years ago. My dad stopped responding to us. This is his personal testimony. He would not communicate at all. On top of it, ladies and gentlemen, his memory was going away. Wheelchair bound for over 2 years, couldn't do anything for himself, couldn't even lift a fork. He was flat on his back, couldn't do anything. His health was declining so much that hospice stepped in. They said, Ms. McCray, you need to offer our services. And we all know what hospice means. Well, I want everybody on here tonight to say fast forward, because let me tell you, Kim and Pammy and April and Sabrina, where my dad is today. My dad now is having full-blown conversations. His memory is incredible. He went from not being able to lift that fork to sipping on hot cups of coffee, being able to get up out of that wheelchair and now take some steps with a walker. But guess what else? I got a phone call about 6 months in, and it was hospice. They said, Miss McCray, your dad no longer qualifies for our services. Ladies and gentlemen, he was released. For those of you that are watching, you can see this picture of my dad. Real people, real results. This is my dad before, flat on his back. You can see his eyes. Look at what my dad looks like today. And I'm thankful because of one yes, ladies and gentlemen. So incredible products that are changing lives, and that's the NutriBurst. So you put your nutrients back in. Now, the third product that I'm going to share with you that's a part of the 30-33, an initiative, 30 minutes of simple exercise, okay? Cardio for your heart health, right? To be the epitome of health. On top of it for 30 days to create a lifestyle change with 3 simple products. So this is the third one. How many of you need a little energy boost? You work long days or you have long days, you're busy, you're entrepreneurs, you got a lot going on. Well, the world is tired, right? All you have to do is walk into a gas station or into a grocery store, and you'll see how powerful these industries that we tap in are, because the energy industry is huge. Monster drinks, Red Bulls, all of those unhealthy drinks. But imagine having an all-natural alternative called the NRG. It's going to turn on the energy, but it also burns about 300 to 600 calories. So it's also going to help turn off the appetite. Phenomenal product, also known as the Happy Pill, because it has a component in it that helps us to smile a little bit more. It's helping people with mental clarity, focusing, staying on task, a phenomenal product that's really changing lives. So when you take these products and you now put them together, you have what we call the Get Fit Kit, okay? This kit is about $150 for all 3 of these products. Phenomenal product that's definitely gonna bring about change. If you want the instant tea, that now is called the Freedom Kit, where you get the instant tea and you get all of these other products. So those are a few of our products. I can tell you we have coffee for the coffee lovers, Cafe Delgado, slimming, lose some weight. I lost 6 pounds from a simple cup of coffee. Skincare products we also have. We have the charcoal soap. We have the charcoal whitening toothpaste. But the Immune Oil is one product that's powerful. This one helps to literally no jittery feelings on the NRG. All right, April, no jitters, because it's all natural. Just has a natural caffeine in it, but no jitters. It's incredible. All right, and then Immune Oil. The Immune Oil is powerful because it helps to penetrate 7 layers deep. So it helps with any kind of pain, okay, neck pain, back pain, but it also grows back in hair. So it grows back in the edge line, testimonies, the thinning on the top. It helps with any kind of skin issue, dry skin issue. You can Google the many benefits of the Immune Oil. And also, I do a lot of these calls. I talk a lot on the phone. And if you feel any type of sore throat coming on, you can actually consume the Immune Oil. So very powerful product that we have right here in TLC. The last product that I'm going to share on this call tonight is something that we have some fun with. You see, we have fun, we live lives, we get healthy. And guess what? We also save some marriages and relationships here at TLC because we have 2 all-natural products. Yes, I said it. Yes, we tap into the sexual performance industry that are helping to bring back that vibrancy. All right? We have the Strike for men, and we have the Love ladies. This Strike, like it to the little blue pill. Not going to name it, but it kind of rhymes with Niagara. Ours is green, so they call it the Incredible Hulk. But what this one does is it's going to increase stamina for up to 24, some say 48 hours, but it's all herbal. These are all herbs on the back. So no negative side effects. And what's so powerful is that it helps to maintain a healthy prostate, which is very important. Now, Mr. Fallon, he has jokes, okay, because this product flat out works, but he decided to come up with the extreme. Same health benefits, but guess what? This one lasts for 6 days, okay? So he definitely has some jokes. Then we have the Love. The Love, ladies, is going to increase libido, mood. There's so many different things in the bedroom, all herbal. You see, these are all herbs, nothing negative. But what's so powerful about this one is it helps to balance our pH. It helps with menopausal issues. It's phenomenal. And so when you take these and you put them together, you now have what we call fun, okay? Vibrancy back relationships, which is very important. So that's our sexual performance line. So I can go on and on with the products, but I'm gonna stop right there, okay? Because if you got in here tonight and you just wanted to take back your health, I do want you to write this one down. This one is called the Chaga. I don't think I have that one in here right now. The Chaga. I have one of the older bottles here. CHAGA. This was the second product that I began to give my dad. This one is anti-everything. Anti-inflammatory, it's an antioxidant. It is anti-cancer. It is powerful. The number one powerful Siberian herb. So Google the many benefits of this one. It's incredible. Okay, the chaga. Just write that down. But if you wanted to hear about these products and just take back your health, I say you should be sending a text message, giving a call tonight to Ida and Mary and saying, you know what, I am ready to place my order in order to get healthy. But if you too want to be on this line tonight, you want to hear about the vehicle that for real is creating wealth, then just stay tuned for just a few more moments. But what I want to do at this time is I want to bring none other than Mary on this line tonight. She has an amazing testimony. Just recently said yes. I tell you, I am super excited about this power duo between Mary and Ida. I know we're about to change some lives. So without further ado, Mary, come on and share what your incredible testimony has been so far.
Yes, thank you so much, Coach Pam. Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
All right. I am so excited. Thank you, Ida. I am so excited that you said yes. Coach Pam, y'all can sign me up again because what you said is just so amazing. I mean, everybody on this phone call, I know people think that sometimes people just say stuff just to say stuff or, you know, to make a sale or whatever. But I'm telling you, I am a living witness. And so is Ida. And Ida didn't tell her testimony the whole way. I don't know if she was a little bit nervous, but I'm going to retell it for her. Because my girl, when I had my tea party at my house, she came over, and even before Coach Pam finished the presentation, she was mimicking to me like she needed a piece of paper and a pen. So I went to go get the piece of paper and the pencil, and when I gave it to her, she was like, "What's this?" And I said, "Oh, don't you want to take notes?" She was like, "No, sign me up." And I said, "Oh, okay." So, you know, after she knows my story, because in since July the 5th, in less than a month, I lost 17 pounds. Today is July the 7th, I believe, and I'm at 19.5 pounds. I am so excited. And let me tell you why, because I used to be a runner. I used to be in good shape. I would run 3 to 5 miles a day. I used to be a track coach. I ran track and cross country in high school and college. And even after I had my first child, I still used to run and stay in pretty good shape. But since my last one, that's all she wrote. But nonetheless, I just really didn't realize how big I had gotten. Ladies and gentlemen, I did not see myself in the mirror. My pastor preached Sunday looking at the man in the mirror, and I just didn't see myself until I saw a picture on Mother's Day, and it really disturbed me, and I had to do something about it. And I'm so thankful for Keisha L. Smith that I follow her on Facebook, because she would always post stuff in an entrepreneur group that I'm in. And she would post stuff about her clients. And I really didn't believe it at first, because these results were just like unreal. I mean, it was like people losing 30 pounds in 30 days and people losing, you know, all kind of weight just from drinking this tea and getting on this system. So, you know, after researching or what have you, I decided, since it's all natural and it's not going to make me deaf, dumb, or blind, I said, you know what, let me just go ahead and try this for real. And what I did, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, 10 pounds melted off of me. Do you know how hard it is to lose 10 pounds? Like, I went to the gym at the beginning of the year when they sell memberships for $10 at Planet Fitness. I probably went 3 or 4 times, didn't lose any weight. I started trying to eat right for maybe 2-3 weeks, didn't lose any weight. But guess what? When I started drinking this tea and 10 pounds came off of me like it was nothing, that motivated me so much, and it changed my mindset. It changed my mindset, and that's really what it's all about. Because guess what? I get up every single morning now and go to the gym at 5 o'clock in the morning. I mean, that is huge for me, and I'm loving it. I put my headphones on and I'm listening to, you know, you got to listen to some hype music, and I only listen to gospel. So I'm listening to Ty Tribbett, Mary, Kirk Franklin, and I'm getting it. For 30 minutes, that's all I have time for before I go to work. And I'm loving it. I'm not going to miss going to the gym. And then I'm also eating right. Y'all don't know that cheesecake, cookies, potato chips, cake, all of that, that's my kryptonite. That's why I'm walking around with those thighs and that booty back there. But guess what? I'm not even eating it anymore. My mother-in-law tried to, she tried to tease me yesterday, and she said, Mary, I got banana nut bread from Sam's Club, and just to see what I was going to say. And I said, you know what? I don't want none. I don't want none. I have not had sweets all month, and I don't miss it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited, and nothing can be even better than when you're losing weight, you're helping other people become healthy, and you're making money for it. That's what I'm talking about. I do another company. Everybody who knows me knows that I do credit as well. But guess what? I make money from that. But this is such an easier sell because I'm a product of the product. Everybody sees me walking around and my clothes are too big. My shoes are flopping off, y'all. I'm about to shout. My shoes are flopping. They're making that big sound. They're flopping off. That is a wonderful thing. My underwear getting a little too loose. That's great. And I'm excited because it's all about this tea. So Coach Pam, you are right. With your guidance, Coach Ida, Keisha, and myself, we're about to be a powerhouse and share this with everybody that we know because we all need to be healthy. And I thank you for this opportunity. Ida, I thank you for joining the team. I'm so excited. Coach Pam, I'm so excited. You're so down to earth. You know, I've just been meeting too many millionaires. I told Coach Pam, I'm going to be one too. If you can do it, I can do it too. And I'm going to listen to everything that you say. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I'm excited. I'm ready to go.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mary, for that energy, for that powerful testimony. You know, I tell you, ladies, I told you all yesterday when we had that call that the energy, the passion, the fire that you bring, we are super excited. I know without a shadow of a doubt that we're about to do some amazing things. God connected us and we have a lot of lives to change. So thank you for sharing that phenomenal testimony. So ladies and gentlemen, listen, you've been able to hear some amazing stories, real people, real results. And this is not fluff. We, for real, these products have been able to change our life. And we're excited because that passion exudes us because we know that this is the vehicle that God has given us in order to bless and change the lives of others. So what I'm going to do is quickly shift gears right quick. And I'm going to now let you know how we're getting it done financially. If you got on here, you just want these products, go ahead and get the products. But if you want to hear about this financial vehicle that is bringing change, if you want to hear about this vehicle that is creating legacy, literally, if you want to hear about so many dreams becoming a reality, then stay tuned a little bit further. All of you entrepreneurs on this call tonight, this is a vehicle that you can leverage in order to be able to now create the other dreams that you want to create in life. And so let me tell you about this compensation plan. That's not just any comp plan, but I want you to write down #1 compensation plan in the entire world. I'm not just saying that, but voted and documented as just that. You see, we get paid 5 powerful ways. 3 out of the 5 ways are 50%. So Mr. Fallon says, you know what, I'm not just going to do anything. He realizes that the best form of marketing is word of mouth. So we become products of the products. You hear these ladies, Mary, Ida on here tonight. You cannot stop what these products have been able to do. You feel the passion and the energy, and that's what happens. So the first way is real simple. It's called our retail commission. I ask every single one of you on here tonight, Sabrina, April, Michael, Pammy, Toby, Lawrence, Myron, April, Jackie, Tina, Bessie, all of you on here tonight, listen to this private call. Who do you know that wants to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? I know that there's so many different people going through your head right now. And that's what I got when I realized that this product works. And I knew that the one thing that people struggle with is weight loss. People exercise, they want to be healthy, but guess what? They're not getting the results. So imagine you having something that you can present to someone where they begin to detox. They begin to not just lose the weight, but you see that there are many health benefits by detoxing and cleansing your body of all of the nonsense that we're putting in every single day just from the air that we breathe. So imagine you're on a website, it's free, okay? Every single time that somebody clicks and orders, you're gonna receive a 50% commission. It's just that simple. So that Get Fit Kit, every product has volume attached to it. So every time somebody orders that kit that's about $150, you're gonna earn $60, right? Do it over and over again, retail is very strong. Now, another component to our retail is we create cash on demand, okay? You see, what's gonna happen is those that have inventory, some of this product in their hands, now what can happen is that the products will create cash on demand. This tea moves the fastest, okay? One pack of this tea we pay $10 for, but we retail it for $20 a pack for a person to try. It makes enough for an entire week. They pay it. They're gonna lose 5 pounds in 5 days. Inches feel great because they're detoxing. What do you think is gonna happen? You guessed it, they are coming back for more because the product worked. You heard Ida say she lost 5 pounds in 4 days from being on this product. It's phenomenal. And so retail is very strong. I went to a women's event early on. I never forget, because when I got into this business, I didn't believe that this was going to be it. I told Coach Stormy no in the very beginning. Imagine that, okay? Because I was done. But I went to this event and I saw this little pack of tea, women about 30 in the room, multiplied to about $400 in less than 20 minutes. And we weren't even marketing it up to get retail. And I knew I had something powerful in my hands. So that's retail. The second way is called a fast start bonus. You see, as you begin to become a product of the product, you're going to find some other people, right? Just like Mary launched her business, I just said yes. So now people are going to say, hold on, wait a minute. I want to get healthy. I'm looking for a vehicle. I want to create some freedom. I want to be able to vacation. I want to be able to wake up when I'm done sleeping. I want to be able to leave a legacy for my kids. I want to pay for college tuition. I want to be able to do all of that. And so now they say yes, okay? Every single time that someone says yes, you earn another 50% commission based off of the one-time investment that they get started with. It's just that simple. Packages start at $100. They go all the way up to $1,500. There's packages all in between. So you can earn anywhere between $50 all the way up to $650 for every single yes. Now, the third, fourth, and fifth ways are ways that I'm thankful for. Remember, I said my parents introduced me to this industry as a little girl. And I'm thankful because I always understood that residual income was powerful because we're taught to trade time for dollars, that linear income. But I do, just like Warren Buffett said, that if we don't figure out a way to make money in our sleep, then we will work until we die. And so I knew that we had to find something in order to create some residual income. And that's what's happening with this company here. So now you go out and you find 2 people. I know everybody on here tonight knows at least 2 people who now say yes. And every time that when they say yes, we build with 2 teams, a left team and a right team. Now, what's so powerful about this, ladies and gentlemen, is that everyone goes into the system one behind the other. This is Ida's launch. Mary has just recently launched it. She had a party last week. So you all have the opportunity to get in front of something. Those that get in before a company is a household name, that is how wealth is created. That is what's been happening. That's what's going to happen all over again as we're creating 10 more millionaires in the next 18 months. So imagine everyone going into the system, one behind the other, you saying yes, you getting back with Ida, getting back with Mary tonight and saying, put me into position. It's a position of power because you're going to start to have people who you have absolutely no idea who they are. You may not know each other on this call tonight, but guess what? As this thing begins to build, it's going to be powerful. And so you're able to earn up to $20,000 a week on this one way of pay. And you may be saying, Pam, is that for real? You know what? My husband and I didn't believe it either until we maxed out this mind and we've been able to do it many times, making $20,000 in 1 week, not counting the other 4 ways that we get paid here at Total Life Changes. Now, the fourth way we get paid is powerful also, because unlike a traditional business, we may have some business owners, some entrepreneurs on here. I know we have some personal trainers, a lot of people in ministry, educators, a lot of people in different fields on this call tonight. And so imagine this, unlike a traditional business, you're not in business by yourself. Teamwork makes the dream work. So the fourth way is what we call a check match. When you personally bring someone into this business and they get paid on that binary every week, you're going to qualify for a 50% check match. It's just that simple. So let me give you an example to help you to understand this. Let's say that Nate and I, we personally enrolled Ida into the business. Now we know that Mary is her sponsor, but let's just say for this example, we personally bring Ida in. And for the week she goes out, she makes that $4,000 bonus. Well, Ida's going to get her $4,000, but Nate and I are going to get a $2,000 check match. Now, Ida is just one person in our business. For every single person that we personally bring in, we get this check match. It's strong. They make $1, you get 50 cents. They max it out at 20K, they get their 20K, you get 10K. That's why Coach Tommy loves all her incredible leaders that's for real getting this thing done on a weekly basis. And so imagine that. It's powerful. But then there's a second level check match. So this thing ends up adding up to a 100% bonus payout, because on the second level, you can get up to 50%. So what that means is when Ida now goes out and all of you are getting back to her and you're saying, you know, let's bring to April, Michael, Pammy, Toby, Lucinda, everybody that's on here tonight, you know, decide to say yes, Tina, every one of you. You become our second level and we earn that additional commission up to 100%. The last way we get paid is what we call a check match. Go national, which is what my husband and I are. And Mr. Fallon says, you know what? I'm going to reward you. I'm going to give you a $1,500 check match for you to do whatever you choose to do with it. You can go on vacation. You can give it away. You can do whatever you want. Pay your kids' college tuition. It is yours for the taking. So you've been able to hear about the #1 compensation plan in the entire world, ladies and gentlemen, some products that are changing lives all over the world. One yes turns it all around. And so for those of you on here tonight, because I know you're saying, okay, Mary, Ida, what do I need to do in order to say yes? Well, if you want to become a customer, order your products and we welcome you to changing your life physically. But if you're looking for that vehicle, maybe you got a book on the inside of you, maybe you got a business you want to open, maybe you want to do some things in life, just travel the world, right? Well, guess what? Now you say yes to the vehicle that's bringing forth that change, total life changes, and the difference between a customer and a business partner is only $35. So now you pay the $35 business kit. You're going to get some brochures, magazines, all of that to start your business. And then you choose a product package. You can get in with that with a $100 pack. You can get in with a $150 gift kit, $300 packages, $500. They go all the way up to $1,500. I tell a person, it doesn't matter where you start. It just matters that you start. Because it was that one yes, ladies and gentlemen, 3.5 years ago that turned it all around. You see, everything that we experience in life today was once a vision. But I always knew that one day God was going to make it a reality. And it all was because my husband and I, we made a decision to stick to the plan. And so I'm thankful because not only are we able to now have restoration in our life and live the life that we always dreamed of, but imagine your kids being able to live the life that they dream. Our daughter is an equestrian. She rides horses. She's going to purchase one day soon. Not only that, our son, one of the things that I can tell you that has truly blessed us is that we had a son that was moved along in the school system, giving grades that didn't add up. And by the time I caught it, you know, it was late. It was like 8th grade. Like they were giving him grades. I had no idea. I went to the school and I begged them. I'm like, please retain our son. He's not ready for high school. Well, they didn't promote him. They didn't retain him. They placed him into the 9th grade, setting him up for failure. So I remember being that mother at home with tears in my eyes, not knowing what to do, but sitting there trying to help him to get the grades that he needed to get, making worse because I was trying to do the work for him, but I cried because I couldn't afford a tutor. But I can tell you, one yes allowed us to not only hire a tutor that came to our house in order to tutor him, but he had a chance at his dreams. You see, when he went into high school, he could never play ball because his grades just did not add up. But everybody that saw him knew that he had a gift. Well, last year, because of TLC, we were able to pay cash to the tune of multiple 5-figure tuition, private school, for him to go to Oak Hill Academy with so many top NBA players like Josh Smith, Carmelo Anthony came out of. He graduated from there, got a one-on-one private education, played ball, came out as MVP. And this Saturday, we will be taking him, dropping him off at college where he has a full ride scholarship. And it's all because of one yes, ladies and gentlemen. And so that is why we do what we do. What's your why? Because that why is the very thing that will get you up every single day and allow you to make a decision to realize that it's time to fly. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Pam McCray. I am super excited, my honor for real, presenting this information to all of you incredible people that have chimed in here tonight. So Ida, I'm gonna turn it back over to you so you can share some closing words with all of your guests this evening.
Thank you so much, Coach Pam. You are such an inspiration. You know me, you know, I feel like crying because you guys don't understand. When I walked in to my doctor's office and she had told me to lose weight, And when she saw me, she's like, you look good. What are you doing? And I held up the empty tea bag. And I said, can I do this instead of my blood pressure medicine? Because it's dropping my blood pressure too low. Can I use this? She said, keep doing what you're doing and give me some tea. So guess what, y'all? It's life-changing. I'm a living witness. I'm a live testimony that it worked. He put it in us to get wealth. He would that we prosper and be in health, even as our soul doth prosper. So we have two, and we can't lose. Coach Pam, to God be the glory. I thank God for you. Mary, my girl. To all of my guests and to the ones that was texting me and said they didn't know how to work it. But guess what? You signed up, and honey, we're going to take the nation. Okay? Love you. Thank you, guys. And I'm here. We're going to sign you guys up. Your life is going to change just like mine, just like my girl Mary, just like our Coach Pam. She is so beautiful. You know, and we're going to change the world. We can do that, can't we? One can put 1,000 on flight, 2 10,000, and we're rolling, baby. We're rolling. Good night, guys.
Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. Love you, ladies, too. Good night. Bye-bye, everybody.
Love you, Mary. Bye-bye.